and welcome back to the Marvel Champions Two-Handed Sinister Motives playthrough. We are taking on the second scenario in the campaign, which is against Venom today. And as a reminder, we are playing Spider-Woman as well as SPDR, kind of running into the Web Warrior ecosystem, I guess is a good way to say it. But basically, we're playing a lot of Web Warriors and seeing how many synergies we can figure out between the two different decks. This is the second game, so if you have not seen the first game, it's going to be linked down below. Yeah, I guess I can do that. It'll be linked down below. You can find the second or the first game linked down below, and then we'll be coming out with the next couple of games here soon. I did go through all the decks in that first video, so we're not going to rehash that here, but it is a aggression deck and then a leadership and protection deck over here for Jessica. So no justice, which is kind of fun. Excellent. So let's go ahead and just dive into it. I want to go ahead and get it rolling. So scenario 2 is Venom. So you're telling me that are you kidding me? I'm not telling you twerps who my employer is or what they want. Ghost Spider. What? William, we already know. You know about Osborn? I can't believe that actually worked. Yeah, thanks for the intel, Sandman. And then they are swinging away all the way to outside Oscorp. And then all of a sudden, Venom, leave us alone, shows up. Scenario 2, Venom. Phew, that was close. Blinded by rage, Venom charges at you, shouting something or other about how you won't capture him again. Every attempt you make to repel the onslaught is ultimately in vain, enraging him further with each hit, and the brutality of his blitz starts to overwhelm you. However, from high atop Oscorp, you see an old bell tower not too far away. If you can lure Venom in that direction, which shouldn't be that hard, giving him his frizzy fervor, you may be able to use the bell's sonic vibrations to your advantage. So if you are unfamiliar with the Venom scenario, we have a bell tower, which has a quiet and a ringing side. On the quiet side, it says if there's at least 3 chime counters per player, so in this 2-player game, if there's 6, we have to flip the card. And then as an interrupt, it says whenever any amount of damage would be dealt to Venom by an attack, we can place that here instead. Then when it flips over, it says increase all damage Venom takes by 1. And if there are no chime counters here, to flip this card. And as a forced interrupt, so this is a optional interrupt, this is a forced interrupt. When Venom's attack would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters from here. For each chime counter removed, prevent 1 of that damage. So, kind of the idea is to build up these chime counters so that we can flip. Our heroes are kind of protected at that point because Venom does come out swinging. It's a pretty nasty encounter deck, and we have that, as well as what I like to do is try and push a lot of damage to the bell tower and then hit it with like a really big attack. We don't really have a lot of those. I think our biggest attack would be without some crazy manipulation, would be like a Venom Blast or a whatever Web Blast? Web Shot, Web Trap. So 5 damage would kind of be the most, but I do like to push it over so that we have we have some options. Okay. Oh, I still need this because I need to read the campaign setup and everything. So we've got Venom, toughness and steady. He comes in with 18 hit points per player, so 36 starting us out. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the tooth and nail side scheme and put it into play and shuffle. And then he has a forced response called Vengeance. After you attack and damage Venom with a card you control, place 1 face down boost card on your identity. And then we'll see here soon that we move. I guess we're technically supposed to do this first. So bell tower's in play. The force interrupt is here is when Venom activates against you, move each face down boost card from your identity to Venom. So he comes out swinging. He can be very, very nasty. There is a boost ability in here that, or actually there's a couple, because now I'm angry gives overkill, and then there's one other. Yeah, unstable sentience gives overkill. And so there's a couple of boost icons that give them overkill, which can be very, very dangerous, especially with these like high ally decks where we're using allies to enter and leave play. So that can be tough. We need Tooth and Nail. I forgot about that. So Tooth and Nail is a response. After Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove an equal amount of threat from here. This comes in with a hazard and 8 hit points. Now this is I guess technically an optional response, but I'm not quite sure why we would not choose to optionally trigger that. I don't think I've ever played this scenario expert campaign mode. Okay, so nope, this is Mysterio. Oops. So put public outcry environment into play. So we are playing expert mode. So this comes in with another hazard. So we're resolving 2 additional encounter cards each turn, and it comes in with 3 counters per player, and says after a minion or a side scheme is discarded, remove 1 recovery counter from here. Notoriety counter, sorry. Shuffle the smear campaign, it's in there. Choose 1 campaign community service, not in at random, that does not have his title recorded. We had back alley burglary last time, so we'll shuffle this up and shuffle 1 of these in. Follow all setup instructions on the left side of the reputation track. So we are at 5. So we got 5 reputation last time. We'll shuffle that later. So let's go ahead back here. We've got choose 1 Osborne tech attachment at random. Record its. Oh, yeah. Did it say it on the left? On the right side. I think I read it as the left side, but nope. 1 Osborne tech, and then place 1 threat per player on the main. So we got 6 up there now. Shuffle each card recorded in Osborne tech section. I forgot what it was, but it's something with like boots. It's pretty nasty. Just now I'm also just, oh yeah, Ionic Boots. So Surge attached to the villain. After the villain attacks and damages you, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Spend 1 of each resource to discard that card. Also a 3 boost. There's a lot of 3 boost icons in this deck. It can be pretty nasty. We do threat out at 20, so we do have a little bit higher of a cap. Venom also just, I mean, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Okay. And then also we can take 1 additional mulligan, and we also have the shield tech card. So SPDR got the wrist navigator tech card that says, as a forced response after a minion or a side scheme enters play, attach wrist navigator to it. This is out before this comes into play. So just as we do this setup first. So, and then after the attached card is defeated, draw 1 card. Now, this could be a little bit frustrating because this could bounce around, and so, but that's fine. And then we got laser goggles over here for Jessica. So your hero gets -1 thwart, but we get +1 attack, and our hero's basic attacks gain overkill. And so that gives us a little bit of minion control, gives us a little bit of overkill, and actually overkill damage. After you attack and damage Venom with a card you control. So overkill does work against Venom. I actually kind of never really thought about that, but overkill does not trigger the vengeance response, so that's pretty cool. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get up there, and that is, I guess, the concern behind maybe Jessica's, or the setup, is the decks are both kind of, let's build, and that could be a little difficult against someone who comes out swinging so hard. We have, resolving 4 encounter cards per turn. We need to get rid of Tooth and Nail very, very quickly. So there's just a lot of fun stuff. After Venom takes any damage from an attack. Okay. Alrighty. So all shuffled up. Hopefully my Web Warrior allies aren't at the bottom of my deck like at Jessica's. And actually I did not read the campaign setup, so let me go ahead and, or the expert setup, I apologize. Let me go ahead and see that. Set each player's hit points to the remaining hit point value. So we had 7 and 2. Each player may deal themselves one face down encounter card from the encounter deck to set their hit point value to their identity's printed hit point value. That may be worth it for Penny. Resolve 3 encounter cards turn 1, because I don't necessarily see us getting rid of Tooth and Nail turn 1. But for plus 12 health, that's worth it to me. Because she has 14 printed hit points. So let's go ahead and deal ourselves an encounter card for 12 hit points. I think the idea is that this encounter card shouldn't do 12 hit points worth of damage to Penny. Hopefully. Place 1 face down boost card on each identity. Great. So we're starting with these face down boost cards. And I do want to make sure Venom, after you attack and damage, you attach the boost card. And then when Venom activates against you, so it is also for a scheme. So, and what we'll do, just as a, because I had to think about this, because I was like, how am I going to make sure that all the cards are everywhere? What we'll do is we'll probably put boost cards straight up on the identity card and then encounter cards in front of us like this. I do think we will run out of room. Anyways, we're going to start with Jessica being first player. She has 11 hit points, so we could take an encounter card for plus 4. I'm not a huge fan of that. But she gets 6, and she can take an additional mulligan. So Thwift Whip, Inconspicuous is interesting, mainly because Tooth and Nail, if we could get... I think... If we could get rid of Tooth and Nail turn 1, that'd be nice. We got Finesse here. We don't need to make the call. We don't need a reinforced suit. This is for Peter Parker or Captain Marvel. We don't need a bait and switch. Again, this is not a great deck against the idea of just initiating attacks, but here we are. Let's go ahead and mulligan 4. We'll keep the Inconspicuous. Got a med team. We probably don't need that. Maria Hill is beautiful. There's another Finesse and a self-propelled glide. Okay, so this is pretty interesting, right? Because we have 2 Finesses. I think it would be better to get Maria out. So with that, let's go ahead and mulligan the Inconspicuous and hopefully get into a double. That's kind of what we're hoping for. If we can get into a double, we may be able to get both of these Finesses out. Got Innovation, Venom Blast, and a Quinn Carrier. Ooh, alrighty. Let's see what we got over here with SPDR. She gets 4 cards: Combat Training, a Lockjaw, a Spider-Man Auto, and then a Psylocke. So Venom is steady, so we could try and lean into that lock, but it's going to be a little bit harder. We definitely don't want Lockjaw. Combat Training could be an interesting first play, although I would much rather mulligan hard for her interfaces, because her entire engine goes off those interfaces. But Combat Training over here, starting Jessica with a 3 attack, is pretty good. That already overkills the symbiote, the 2 health minions here. We have 2 combat trainings in here, so we'll mulligan this. We'll mulligan the Psylocke. Auto, we'll keep Auto. We'll keep Auto. We've got a Across the Spider-Verse, a Energy, nice, and a Helicarrier. We don't need Across the Spider-Verse here. We may be able to drop the Helicarrier. We do get +2 cards. I'm going to keep the Helicarrier. We get 1 more card, which is a toe-to-toe. Probably not worth it here. But here we are. Okay, sweet. Nice. That's going to start us out. Let's go ahead and start with Jessica as the first player. Also, we're going to have a Maria Hill draw for Penny, which is pretty awesome. We get to look at the top card of any deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top card of this deck, which is an Assault. So we are okay with dealing that to ourselves as a face-down boost card. That I just realized that my face is kind of hiding that. But okay, so it's an assault. And if we deal that to ourselves as a face down boost card, we're kind of okay with that. So let's figure out what we're gonna do. Jessica is going to flip up to Spider Woman. Let's use a Quinn Carrier and a Venom Blast to play a Finesse. Finesse, we can exhaust Finesse to generate a wild resource for an aspect card. We're going to use Finesse and an Innovation to play Maria Hill. After Maria Hill enters play, each player gets to draw a card. We'll draw into a Venom Blast. And we also did play a blue card, so we get +1 to here. And then we get a card over here, which is Assess the Situation. Always a good card to draw for Spider. Okay. Well, we know that that card is going to be a boost card regardless. What I'm trying to think is, do we want to build here, or do we want to try and start thwarting down? I think Maria needs to thwart too here. That's what she's good at. It's a little unfortunate that we only have a Finesse and a Venom Blast. If we get the Helicarrier out, we could technically play the Venom Blast, which is kind of funny. But I would, it'd be nice to get the Finesse out there. We do have a 1 thwart, so we could thwart Tooth and Nail for 1, but that's a hard ask. I guess we're throwing this into a tough card. Okay, we're gonna thwart 1. We're gonna call it there. And it's gonna be Spider's turn. So let's go ahead and exhaust the Spider suit to draw 2 cards. Got a Strength and a Host Spider. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that Host Spider. You gotta love it. We are going to flip up to hero form. And so she can exhaust any of her interface cards in order to generate that resource. Ooh, okay. Let's go energy and toe-to-toe to play Host Spider. So as a action, we can exhaust Host Spider to ready Spider Suit. Aha! No, maybe? Yeah, we got Host Spider to ready Spider Suit. We're going to go ahead and thwart 2 here. So this takes us down to 3. We are going to be able to take care of Tooth and Nail this turn. Oh, sweet. Let's go Assess the Situation and a Strength to play a Helicarrier. We're going to use Helicarrier and Spider Suit to play Spider-Man Otto Octavius. So play only if you control a Web Warrior card. We do, that's Spider. And after you play Spider-Man from your hand, ready an upgrade you control. If that has the tech trait, draw 1 card. We're going to ready Host Spider. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the tech, but it does allow us to ready again. Then we can thwart 2 here, and then we can thwart 1 here. And that gets rid of Tooth and Nail, which is... I guess we could have thrown damage at because of the response. That was probably a misplay on me, but here we are. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and toss the Venom Blast and we'll stand up. Everyone stood up. Spider Woman is going to get, oh, a Captain Marvel. Beautiful. Self-propelled glide. Spider-Man Miles. Don't get a lot of use out of that. The Triskelion. Okay. Over here for Spider, she gets 3. We got toe-to-toe, rapid deployment, and all systems go. All systems go is going to be great to help get some of those interface upgrades that we want. I love all faces. That's a lot of threat. We're gonna go 2. Venom is going to look at Spider-Woman and activate. We will deal the face down boost card and the boost card of 0. We're gonna block with Maria. So it's gonna be +2 +0, 2 total. So that's gonna take out Maria. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Oh, one of these is gone. So 2, we're gonna block with Spider-Man. 2. If this activation is an attack, take 2 indirect damage. Okay, so that's gonna go on Spider. And then this is a 1, 2, enough to take out Otto. Okay. Deal out encounter cards. So Spider-Woman gets 1, Spider Suit gets 1, Spider-Woman gets 1. We've got loose ends. When revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, set aside area, and remove from game area for your obligation and reveal it. During that reveal, if you change to alter ego form, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If your obligation was not revealed this way, this card gains surge. You think we're going to find it? Oh, it was the next card. Place 3 threat on the main scheme and discard this obligation. Or we can flip, lose a card, and remove that from the game. Dislike. I'm going to flip and exhaust to remove this from the game. And then we lose a random card from our hand. Where are my dice? Huh. Oh, there they are. All the way over there. Okay, so we'll reroll a 6. Got 2, which is self-propelled glide. That's fine. If we can figure out how to still play Captain Marvel this turn, we're going to be happy. So that was our first one. Second one is going to be a common criminal. So this surges and is an alter ego action. We can spend 1 physical resource to deal 3 damage. This is defeated this way. Choose to either draw 1 card or remove 3 threat from a side scheme. We don't have a that's sad. So this surges into Enraged Symbiote, Guard, Patrol. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot thwart the main scheme. You cannot attack the villain. Alrighty. We got a common criminal over here, which surges into a inherited burden. So we can flip to alter ego form. We can exhaust Penny Parker to remove this from the game. Choose and discard 1 interface upgrade you control. We are definitely flipping and exhausting Penny to remove that from the game. And then we got For Whom the Bell Tolls. Remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower. The bell tower is on its quiet side. Take 1 damage. If it's on its ringing side, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. We'll take 1 damage. Okay. I do think that was kind of the worst. One of the worst that we're going to go through. Actually, that's not necessarily true. We just had 1 extra encounter card. That was tough. We do have 3 counters to remove here from Public Outcry, so that is really nice. But it is Penny's turn first. We can exhaust Spider Suit to draw a couple cards, which I think we will absolutely do. So let's go ahead and do that. Draw 2 cards. Got Combat Training and a Limitless Strength. We'll go ahead and flip up to Spider now. Oh, and Risk Navigator went here, here, here. So when the attached character is defeated, draw 1 card. I'm almost tempted to play toe-to-toe. Take 1 damage for... we lose the card. It's 2 effective resources from 1 effective resource to get rid of the common criminal. Oh, wait. Actually, hold up. While we were down in Alter Ego, we are going to spend a Limitless Stamina to deal 3 damage. this was defeated this way, choose either draw a card or remove 3 threat from the side scheme. We'll draw a card, and then this triggers when the attached card is defeated, draw 1 card. Okay, now we're oh, a ghost spider too. Okay, nice. I feel much better about that. We're gonna use a toe-to-toe to play an all systems go, to search our deck and discard pile for an interface upgrade and add it to your hand. I think what we're going to do is find the thwart one, because I would like some help with thwarting. I just passed it, didn't I? There's 2. There's defense. Psychic Link. So whenever Spider Suits makes a basic thwart, exhaust Psychic Link, it gets +2 thwart for that thwart. Okay. So that goes to our hand. If at all possible, I would like to use Helicarrier over here on Jessica, so we can get Captain Marvel onto the table. We're going to have to pass on Finesse, I think, this first turn. But I can get Captain Marvel out there and then draw. So that's going to be nice. We'll use a Rapid Deployment and a Ghost Spider for a Psychic Link. And we are starting to... We're going to start stacking. I'm going to use Psychic Link to play... Oh, these are... Rapid Deployment, Ghost Spider to play Psychic Link. Psychic Link assess the situation to play a combat training. +1 attack. We will ready here, and then we will go ahead and thwart 2 off the main. Okay, we'll use the Helicarrier over here for Jessica, and Jessica is going to sit here and use Finesse, Spider-Man, and Triskelion to play Captain Marvel. After Captain Marvel uses a basic power, we get to draw 1 card. I think, honestly, kind of what I'm thinking about doing is staying in Alter Ego with Jessica and just take the scheme. If we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and we're going to attack here, and also that's gonna be 2 counters here because we took out 2 minions. Oh, and the side scheme and toe-to-toe. So we're down to 3. Good stuff. We get to draw a card. It's gonna be a med team. Honestly, I think I'm gonna hang on to the med team. We get to look at any card, I guess. Top card of any deck. I guess we'll go here. Unstable Strength. Okay, so this is the one that gives overkill. So it's gonna be a +2. It's gonna be a 2 boost, so it's gonna be 4. That's fine, and it's really good to see the overkill. We weren't going to chump block with anybody, but whew, it's scary potential. We got Limitless Strength, Rapid Deployment, and a Web Trap for Spider Suit. And then Jessica is going to hang on to the med team. Pheromones, Silk. I need Web of Life and Destiny. Bait and Switch. Energy. And Genius. 4, 6. Okay. Going to add 2 threat to the main. Venom is going to look here and attack for 2, and we know it's going to be 2. I think we're going to defend here. So we will take 2 damage. We'll go down to 9. Okay. And then Jessica is going to be schemed. So 2 +0. Beautiful. That takes us to 10. I'm a little nervous about Venom Goblin now. And then scheme for 0 here. We're going to deal out encounter cards. We got 1, 1, and our extra. Spider Suit has got Violent Tendencies attached to the villain. After the villain takes any amount of damage from an attack, give the attached villain 1 face-down boost card. If that attack dealt 3 or more damage to the attached villain, discard this card. And we've got Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or a support that we control. That is very, very sad. Huh. I guess it's going to be Psychic Link. That's a bummer. Okay, and then Jessica has got a Guard the Bell Tower. Treat the Bell Tower's printed text box as if it were blank except for traits. When revealed, remove each charm counter from the Bell Tower and flip it to its quiet side. Okay, so it is on its quiet side. Wrist Navigator attaches here, and this comes in with 3. Okay. Pass this over to Jessica. We have a physical. We do have a pheromones. We are going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah. So, Common Criminal. Spend a physical resource. Deal 3 damage to the common criminal. If this minion is defeated this way, choose to either draw 1 card or remove 3 threat from a side scheme. We're going to remove 3 threat from... Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we're going to check to see what the top card is. It's a strength. We'll remove 3 threat here, which will return Wrist Navigator and allow Spider to draw a card into Spider Command. Nice. Okay. So Captain Marvel is going to draw a strength, which is not good. It's just not good. We could drop Silk. We don't get to choose. We don't get to use Silk's response. We could drop a med team, but we don't get to use... I mean, I think we have to, right? The strength isn't going to help us here. Okay, let's go ahead and flip up to Spider-Woman. We're going to use a Genius to play a Silk. We cannot trigger the response because we do not own another copy of a Web Warrior. That's a green card. We will use a Energy and a Finesse to play Med Team. Oh, that's the wrong card. To play Med Team. So this comes in with 3 counters, and we can remove a counter to heal 2 damage from a character. Typically, we're going to be targeting Captain Marvel, or once we get Peter out, that would also be pretty good. I'm wondering if I play Bait and Switch here. If we play Bait and Switch, we can block with Silk. And it removes 4. Seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and use Helicarrier Bait and Switch for attack. So Venom's going to attack. We're going to block with Silk. Oh, it's a reveal of this card. 2 rage counters. No. So Venom attacked for 2. Oh, no overkill though. No overkill because... Oh, it's +1 attack, so 1 overkill. So Venom's now at 3 attack. And his attack gained overkill. After he takes any amount of damage from a attack, remove 1 rage counter from there. And Silk is gone. Uh-oh. But we do get to remove 4 threat from the main. We do have a Web Trap, and I think we need to use Web Trap here. Because we need to take care of Now We're Angry, because that is going to be very, very nasty. Let's go ahead and knock off the tough here with Captain Marvel. We'll use a med team to heal Captain Marvel. I guess we'll draw. Doesn't really matter. We'll just hang on to it. We will attack for 1, 2. Actually, this is a +2. So 1, 2, 4. Attack for 4 here. So after the attached villain takes any amount of damage, give the attached villain 1 face down boost card, and we did deal 3 or more damage. We did, what did I just say, 4? So we get a face down boost card, discard this card, remove 1 now we're angry card. Okay. Spider Suit's turn. So we can exhaust Spider Command, choose and discard 1 card from your hand to ready a upgrade. Okay, so let's go ahead and use SPDR to play Spider Command. So we have 2 actions here. We can exhaust Spider Command to ready an interface, or exhaust Spider Command and an interface upgrade to draw a card. Or we can exhaust Spider Command, choose and discard a card from your hand, and ready an interface upgrade. Let's use Host Spider and a Rapid Deployment to play a Web Trap. Also, Spider-Woman needs a face down boost card because I dealt damage over there. So Web Trap is deal 5 damage. So we're down to 27. And then we did use a interface, so we do get to, I guess, halfway stun. And we get rid of this, which is, yeah, gross. We are going to go ahead and exhaust and discard a card from our hand to ready Host Spider, which will ready Spider Suit. And then at this point, we will go ahead and... Oh, and this is gone. Let's go ahead and put 2 counters here. Let's start working on the counters over here. Okay, stand up. Okay, so over here, Spider-Woman's got Strength, Hanger Bay, Contaminant Immunity. Ooh, nice. Make the Call. Beautiful. 2, 4, and a Rapid Response. Spider Suit has got a Hobby, a Genius, and an Ant-Man Uncle Ben. Beautiful. Love Ant-Man Uncle Ben. Okay. Start with placing 2 on the main. Venom is going to activate against Spider-Woman, who will... we're in trouble. Venom hits hard. Sitting for 2 + 2 boost cards. We're going to defend for 2. 2 and resolve this card's 1 revealed ability. Remove 2 time counters. If it's on its quiet side, take 1 damage. So we're going to take 1 damage. Attacked us for 4, so we got 2 more damage coming in. So we're down to 3 health. We did get rid of a Swinging Assault, which is nice. Venom is now going to look over here at Spider Suit and attack for 2 plus a boost. And Spider needed a boost card because we did, so 2 boost. Need to get better about that. So 2, 5, 0. Thank goodness. So 5 damage there. Okay, we got encounter cards. Spider-Woman here and Spider-Woman. First one for Spider-Woman is Swinging Assault. The villain attacks you. Give the villain 1 additional boost card for that activation. This is going to be what we would call bye-bye to Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel is going to block for us. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to kill Captain Marvel. That's sad to see her go. And then we've got a Friends and Family. While in hero form, increase the resource cost of each event you play by 1. As an alter ego action, discard 1 identity specific card from your hand to discard this obligation. Okay. Spider Suit has got a improvised weapon attached to the villain. Spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. It's an amplify icon. Ugh. Okay. Let's go ahead and call on an action from Spider-Woman to play Make the Call. And we're going to make the call Maria Hill. Maria Hill enters play. Everyone gets to draw a card. Spider-Woman is going to get a Inconspicuous. And Spider Suit is going to get a Venom. Interesting. Venom is also a nice target for Med Team. Oh, and hold up. I need to pay 1 more for. We'll use Finesse because of the friends and family, not discounts. Oh, gross. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Helicarrier to play Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Exhaust Aunt May and Uncle Ben to discard the top 2 cards of your deck, or top 3 cards if you're in alter ego form. Add each SPDR card. So we're going to do that. We're going to discard 2 cards. We got All Systems Go and an Ejection Protocol. Beautiful. Get our resources back. We're going to use an Ejection Protocol to play All Systems Go. And I think we're going to go grab the... Psychic Link again. Go Host Spider and SPDR to play Psychic Link. We can exhaust this to play... get +2 to thwart. We're going to use a Venom and a Genius to play Spider-Man and Hobby Brown. When Hobby Brown leaves play, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Deal damage to the villain equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. What I really like about this is if we can set it up to really push this over the edge, then we'll be in good shape. Speaking of... let's go ahead and thwart for 4 here. Take us down to 4. Spider-Man. Thwart for 2. We're going to stay in hero form here, but we're going to pass it over to Spider-Woman for her turn. And I think we're going to go ahead and just spend all 3 of these to play Contaminant Immunity to heal 3 and give ourselves a tough status card. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We will check the top card of this deck, which is a 3 boost icon. Okay. Maria is going to go ahead and thwart 2 here. Okay. Let's stand up. Spider gets 3 cards. Machine Man. Ooh, there's Peter. And a Web Trap. We got the second half to our stun right there, so that's kind of nice. And then Jessica gets 6. Make the call again. It's so pretty. Self-propelled glide. Another Contaminant Immunity. Probably doesn't need it. Rapid response. Man. Web of Life and Destiny. There it is. And a Death Focus. About time we saw Web of Life and Destiny. Unfortunately, we don't see it before we see any of our just Warrior the Great Web. Yep, they're both in there. I was like, maybe I forgot to shuffle them in. Nope. Cool. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and throw a 2 here. Forgot about that. That's annoying. Here we are. We definitely have to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and look over here to Spider Suit. We're gonna block with Maria. So he's attacking for 3, 6. Maria takes the hit. And then we're scheming for 3 plus 2 is 5. So we're up to 7 on the main. Okay. Pass out encounter cards. We got 1. We got 1. And then we got 1. Spider Suit gets a Biting Retort. Venom activates against you. Each boost icon turned up this way gets +1 boost icon. Okay, so here we go. Here's Hobby's turn to block. So Venom's going to attack for 3 +1 boost. Yeah, so 3, 4, put Enraged Symbiote engaged with us. That's going to be enough to take out Hobby. Discard the top 3. We got 3, 0, 0, which actually kind of works out. We're going to place 3 here. Puts us at 5. And we got rid of a Now We're Angry, which is so nice. Risk Navigator attaches here. Okay. Then we've got a Webbed Up. When your hero would attack, discard Webbed Up, then you are stunned. Good. Jessica's card is Surge, Exhaust Your Identity. Under Fire, Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Threat or Menace. You may change form. If you're in hero form, place 2 threat on the main scheme. If you're in alter ego form, you cannot change form during your next turn. What are we looking at for my next turn? Honestly, that's not awful. That's not awful. Yeah. Okay, so we cannot change form. And then we've got Enraged Symbiote, Guard and Patrol. And Risk Navigator hops over here. Because Risk Navigator is very much Cult of the New. Okay. We'll pass this over. We do have Webbed Up here, which is annoying. But if we have a big hit, we could push this over. Which we do have Web Trap, I guess. But Jessica Drew cannot do anything. Let's go ahead and toss a... If we're going to be in Alter Ego, we may as well keep this out of the shuffle. Nah, it's actually not that hard to get rid of. We'll toss Contaminant Immunity. Get rid of that. No. We're going to keep that real quick. We're going to use Contaminant Immunity in a rapid response to play a Make the Call on Maria Hill. We get to draw a card, Command Team, and more importantly, Spider gets a card, which is a toe-to-toe. Okay. Maria's going to thwart here. Let's call on some actions. Let's get a little bit more information over here. So we've got toe-to-toe Machine Man. Let's go ahead and use Spider or Aunt May. We're going to discard 2 Speed Metal Alloy and a Mansion. So we get to keep the Speed Metal Alloy, which is going to be nice. That's really nice. Math is tough. Do we care about math? Let's go ahead and give the Helicarrier over here. We're going to use... Yeah. Helicarrier, toss these 2 cards for a Web of Life and Destiny. So after a Web Warrior character leaves play... or ally lose play, choose a player. That player draws a card. This is the entire engine, so might as well get it out there. Also, we have I don't want to get Spider-Man out of there, but okay. So we have that. We're going to hang on to Def Focus because we're going to get that out next time. Okay. Let's check over here at Spider. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of the webbed up. Then we are stunned. Spider needs some health. That could be an issue. So we got Interface, Psychic Link, and used Machine Man to play Peter Parker. We used one of each resource to play Peter Parker, so we win. Peter Parker is going to attack and take out the symbiote, which is going to ready Spider Suit. And we get to draw a card, which is Web Fluid Compressor. Just getting all the fun cards. Let's go ahead and toss this stun. Host Spider will ready, and then we will take out this symbiote to remove this. That's a big relief off of our back. Oh yeah, this works. Toe-to-toe to play Speed Metal Alloy. Is this still on? No, it's not. Speed Metal Alloy comes out. We'll use Speed Metal Alloy and a Web Trap to play Web Fluid Compressor to get that last... okay, we'll stack everything here. Y'all forgive me. I guess we'll do this and this to draw a card. Might as well, right? Got limitless stamina, which is probably not, doesn't help, but might as well. Okay, so that's going to be us. So let's go ahead and stand up. Now we can flip up with Jessica, so that's going to be nice. Okay, Jessica gets 6 cards. We're going to keep Def Focus. Spider-Man Noir. Drew's Apartment, nice. Great Web, Command Team 2, 4, 5, and Pheromones. Nice. Okay. Spider gets 3 cards. Limitless Stamina. Actually, you know what? We may want to keep Limitless Stamina. Nah. Nick. Beautiful. Assess and Unshakable. Unshakable is beautiful. Love Unshakable. Okay. 2 threat here. And we are scheming on Jessica. So 3, 4 takes us to 11. And an acceleration icon. We're feeling pretty good. I know it kind of looks a little weird, but like we're sitting at 5 counters over there, so we're about to be able to flip Bell Tower, which is going to be really, really nice. We got Web of Life and Destiny. We can start the Web Warrior, kind of just shenanigans, popping in and out. Venom's health goes quick, right? Because he takes an extra point of damage from every instance, and so with Spider now attacking for 3, because if it's +1, we can ready her multiple times. I mean, we're feeling pretty good. We're not in that bad of a situation. Famous last words, right? Let's go ahead and Maria block the 3 attack coming here. +3. Love to see that go. Okay. Pass out cards. We only have 2 encounter cards. It's a beautiful thing. Jessica, God, now we're angry. Okay. Then gang up. Yikes. That's scary. So Venom's attacking for 4. We're gonna go ahead and defend with a speed metal alloy. So we're defending for 4. He's attacking for 4. +1, so we take 1 damage. Whew. Now we're angry is so nasty. Okay. Pass this over to Spider Suit, and we are off to the races. Let's see if we can get Nick in play. We'll go ahead and Spider-Man to go ahead and thwart to ready Spider Suit. We will call on an action from Med Team to heal Spider-Man. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Helicarrier for Nick. We're going to choose to draw 3 cards. We got All Systems Go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, and All Systems Go, you say. That's enticing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I forget how much I enjoy Spider. She is a ton of fun. Machine Man and a combat training. Nice. Let's go ahead and Spider Command, host Spider to draw a card. Rapid deployment. Okay. We will use a rapid deployment to play in All Systems Go. So we get to ready every interface. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to go. Are we going to do that? What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? Let's go ahead. We're going to just go ahead and remember to do that. We're going to toss that. We cannot fulfill this improvised weapons with Jessica. So I think we have to do it over here. I would like to get rid of Now We're Angry. I would like to flip down and heal with Spider Suit. These are all things I would like to do. I think what we're going to do, if we're going to use... Yeah, okay. Let's go Spider here and here to get rid of this. So that was a lightning, a physical, and a wild. Yeah. We're going to thwart for 4. Nick will thwart for... Our Nick is actually going to go ahead and attack here and do 2. Which will give us a boost card. And remove a counter. Okay. Let's flip down to Penny. And we're going to use Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Discard 3. We got Toe-to-Toe, Web Trap, and an Energy. So we do get the Web Trap, but not any of the other ones. Which helps us out because we're going to use Web Trap to play Unshakable, which gives us Steady. And then we will... Ooh, Machine Man or Assess the Situation. Or Combat Training. I'm sorry. Machine Man or Combat Training? I think it has to be Machine Man. Toss these for Machine Man. We'll take another row. Take another row up here. So Machine Man, when he attacks or thwarts, we can remove 3 resources to increase his attack or thwart by that much. Before I flip down, I'm into Host Spider, and then we're going to heal for 4. Taking us up to 7. Alrighty. We're going to do anything with Machine Man? No, we're not. We're going to pass over to Jessica. Jessica is going to, I guess, take a look here. It's a +2. Actually, that's going to be her encounter card. So she's going to be attacked. Which is, I'm not a huge fan of that, actually. You know what? We could drop Spider-Man. And if we drop Spider-Man, then we get to get that out of the deck. I think we have to do that. We have another Warrior of the Great Web in here, so I'm not super concerned about getting rid of it. I do want to attack. I think I'm just going to attack with Jessica and get rid of this, because getting rid of the overkill is going to be key. Oh, I have a tough. We're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna have a tough and a Nick Fury block. So swinging assault is gonna be fine. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's go ahead and flip up to Spider Woman. Yep. Let's use a Warrior of the Great Web to play a Def Focus. Then we're going to use a Finesse, a Jessica Drew's Apartment, and a Command Team for Spider-Man Noir. So Spider-Man Noir is an XX, and X is equal to the number of face-down cards underneath Spider-Man Noir. And so after you resolve a Treachery, if you control another Web Warrior card, attach the Treachery card here to a maximum of 3. So we can become a 3/3, which is nice, but really the great benefit is that you get to remove that Treachery from the deck. Spider-Woman is going to go ahead and attack for 4. Oh, and that deals this as an encounter card, so we actually are not going to get attacked. Sweet. Ha. Okay. Spider-Man's going to hang out. Let's go ahead and stand up. We got Spider-Man UK, Flip, Warrior of the Great Web, a encounter card. We're back to turn 1, each resolving 2 encounter cards. Yikes. Okay. Okay. We got a bait and switch, and we've got another med team. Nice. Spider UK getting out there is going to be great. Oh, nice. Perfect. Spider or Penny needs 4 cards. So we got Strength, Psylocke, Toe to Toe, and an All Systems Go. And All Systems Go, this at this point in the game is very, very, very nice. So many tokens to flip. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and add 2 here, taking us up to 7. Oh, actually 3 because of the acceleration token. Venom is going to scheme against Penny for 2, 0, 3, so 5 total. Ugh. 5. So we're up to 13 out of 20. Okay. Venom is going to attack Spider-Woman. We're going to have Nick Fury block this. So it's going to be 2, 4. Disactivation attack. Take 2 indirect damage. No! We're going to actually place... it's actually over here now. We're going to place 1 here. Boost happens first. 1 goes there, and we're going to throw 1 on Penny. And then Nick is going to take the full brunt of the hit. Okay. Encounter cards. You got Exhaustion, Surge, exhaust our identity card. Ionic Boots, Surge, attached to the villain. After the villain attacks and damages your identity, place 2 threat on the main scheme. 1 of each resource to discard it. Surges into volunteer work. Spend 2 resources of any type. Remove threat from the scheme equal to your alter identity's recovery. If your identity has the civilian trait, draw 1 card. 2, 4, 6. I honestly do not know what this card is. What did I just do? Did I deal myself 2? No, I had 2. I had 2. Yeah. Tooth and Nails back. I think we're in a spot where we can probably take care of that with just damage and also our Risk Navigators here. Because I think I'm about ready to hit this bell tower really hard. Oh, wait, hold on. After you resolve a treachery, so it does have to be Spider one. So let's see if we get a treachery. Ooh, Surge. Get the villain 1 face down boost card. This surges. Do we want to? Oh yeah, we can just tuck any of them. We'll go there. Surges into Master Plan. 4 threat on each side scheme. That is a bummer. It goes up to 12. This goes up to a lot. Honestly, at this point, this may not be worth. Okay, we'll tuck that one too. And then we got an Enraged Symbiote. So Risk Navigator hops over here. Risk Navigator is putting in the work today. The guard on the Enraged Symbiote is slightly annoying, but we're fine. Okay. Pass over here. Spider-Woman. Oops. Okay, so I would like to get another med team out, but also Spider UK is just great, especially to defend against Venom. Because, you know, now I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think getting Spider UK out there is going to be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and use a Finesse, a Bait and Switch, and a Med Team to play Spider UK. That's going to be 1 here. And then let's go ahead and use a Thwip for a Warrior of the Great Web. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. So we got 2, 4 attack here. So 2 spills over to Venom. We will deal that as damage. So we're going to go down to 19. I don't think that this triggers from that. Because I think he took overkill damage, not damage from an attack. So we're going to get to draw a card over here. So we got Rapid Deployment. So that's kind of nice. So that's what we're doing here. We could go ahead and like thwart for 2 with Nor. Are we doing a lot of damage this turn? We could do a toe-to-toe. Oh, we could do a toe-to-toe. Which would deal 5 damage. This would push this pretty high. I kind of like the toe-to-toe play here. We get another card because we'll probably block with Spider UK. No, we'll probably block with Machine Man, honestly. Okay, let's draw 2. Get toe-to-toe and a Web Trap. Web Trap is a better. I like Web Trap better than a... Ooh, because that also stuns Venom. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Let's go. Okay, Ant-Man, Uncle Ben. No. Ejection Protocol, and no. We do get Ejection Protocol, though. Let's go ahead and flip up. Oops, sorry. We do have an all systems go, so we do get to ready everything. Ready everything all the time. Let's go ahead and Speed Metal and Psychic Link. Yeah, to play Web Trap. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using Sync, stun that enemy. We'll deal 5 over here. We're just going to do the 4-3-2-1 just for fun. Okay, so this flips over to Ringing. So increase all damage Venom takes by 1. And it is time to go. We are stunned here. Should I have flipped down with Spider-Woman? No, I don't think so. You know what? No, we're not. We're gonna stay up. Okay. Okay. Peter will go ahead and attack for 3. We'll ready Spider Suit. Or move 3 here. We will basic with Spider Suit for 5. And we get 2 boost cards. We're just going to deal all the boost cards here, apparently. Yeah, so we did 5 there. Remove 5 from here. Okay. Host Spider will ready Spider Suit? Question mark. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that works for me. Or, so the other thing that I'm thinking about is like, do we use, no, we're going to do that. Spider is then going to attack for 3. Take this down to, we were at 11, so take this down to 8. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, another boost card. Let's go. We will Helicarrier for an all systems go to ready each interface that we control. Let's go ahead and Spider command Spider to draw a card, which is a limitless stamina. Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking about taking a toe-to-toe right now. Does 6 damage and he's stunned. It removes the stun. Actually, we may drop Psylocke. Got strength. I think this should be down to 1. I don't think it's really going to matter, but that's fine. Strength, rapid deployment, and a speed metal alloy to play Psylocke. Psylocke comes in with 2 psionic counters. We'll go ahead and interrupt. So it's going to be 2 for the interrupt and then 2 for the attack. So 6 down to 4. Get another encounter or another boost card. This is gone. $13 is a little high. Did Spider-Man Noir not do anything? I absolutely should have had Spider-Man Noir do something. But here we are. Let's have Machine Man activate. 1, 2. So that's going to be enough to kill. And another boost card. Retaliate 1, steady, toughness, comes in with 40 health hit point. Place 2 face down boost cards on each identity. Ew. Retaliate 1 is annoying, because that eats our allies. And steady. And then we place 2 boost cards on our first attack each turn. I guess Retaliate 1 eats these. Nope, that's attack. That makes it less enticing to play toe-to-toe. We could Spider UK this, though. Let's go ahead and get 10, 20, 30, 40. The 13, yeah, you know what? Instead of using the thwart one, I'm going to use the attack one. We're going to ready, and we're just going to thwart with 4 here, just to get this a little bit more manageable. So we're at 13, we're down to 9 now. I guess we do have a limitless stamina. We could stand up. Let's stand up and thwart 2 more. We got Ejection Protocol that we're going to play. Ejection Protocol is a support. As a hero action, we can discard Ejection Protocol, exhaust each interface upgrade you control, set your hit point value to 6, give your identity a tough status card, and flip to alter ego form. A lot going on there, but there we are. Okay. We got a lot of boost cards here. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand up. Stand everybody up. Also, we're halfway confused. I forgot that was Psylocke. Halfway confused. Stand up. What could be very bad is if we draw an advance. I didn't really think about that, but that would be very, very sad. For Spider Suit. Okay, let's draw 5. We got Self-Propelled Glide, Innovation, Energy, Rapid Response, and a Bait and Switch. Okay. Then we've got Spider Suit, gets Spider UK. Ooh, yes, all systems go, and a Venom. This right here is a nasty, nasty combo. I love it. Okay. And we are going to be placing 4 here. We're at 7. Yeah, so go up to 11. We're stunned here against Spider-Woman. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to initiate an attack. Get another boost card. And we're going to defend with Spider UK. So when Spider UK defends, we deal damage equal to the number of Web Warrior cards that we control. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So that's going to be 5 damage. And we're going to see if Spider UK survives the attack of 3. Remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower. And then if it's on the ringing side, we place 1 threat. 4, 5, 6. We got Enraged Symbiote. Remove 1 chime counter. And 7, 8, 9. So Spider UK did not survive the attack. Crazy. Okay. We're going to choose somebody to draw a card. Because we just had a Web Warrior card leave play. Let's have Spider Suit do it. Spider-Man Auto, that's big. Big. And then Risk Navigator is over here. We got 2 attacks of 2. We do have a tough. I don't want to lose the tough card. Losing tough card right now is tough. It's tough. But I mean, I think we have to. Right? I don't want to. Yeah, we'll lose the tough and 2 health. That's annoying. Okay. And we will deal out encounter cards. Spider-Woman still has these on her. Oh, an advance. So it's going to be 2, 3. 3 total puts us to 15. And then we've got a Venom activates against you. Each boost card turned up during this activation gets +1 boost icon. So Venom's activating against us for 3. Honestly, I'm thinking about just blocking with Machine Man. Oh, also we're going to take the advance out. Thinking about... So we're here. Thinking about taking the advance, or I'm thinking about blocking with Machine Man. Machine Man is great to have on the table, but it protects these counters. Yeah. Okay, so 3, 4, you are stunned. But I'm not, because I have Steady. That's enough for Machine Man. Okay, let's pass this over here. Okay, we got 35 damage to do. We do have Retaliates. The Retaliate is going to be the worst part about this. What does Spider-Woman got? A bait and switch. Okay, we're going to use Psylocke to do the same thing. So we're going to attack, interrupt. So that's 4 damage. She's going to die from the Retaliate. But we're fully confused now. Okay. Spider Suit is going to attack for 5. We'll take a damage for the Retaliate. Spider-Man is going to kill this Enraged Symbiote, which will trigger a Risk Navigator and draw us a card. Which is assess the situation. Okay. This guy needs to go. But that readies Spider Suit. We are going to Ant-Man Uncle Ben. Mansion and assess the situation. Let's go all four of these interfaces to play a Venom, and Venom is now a 5/5 Venom. Oh, and oh shoot. Did 1, 2, so we get 2 boost cards over here. So she's 5/5. She will attack to deal 6. She takes 2. We get another encounter card. Okay. This is not a great hand over here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go Helicarrier for... Actually, you know what? Let's go assess situation for all systems go to stand up. We're going to use our defense and thwart to play auto. After you play auto from your hand, ready a tech upgrade. That's going to be our thwart. If it has the tech, or ready an upgrade. If it has the tech, you get to draw a card, which is a limitless stamina. Interesting. Let's go ahead and attack for 3. Another boost card. Spider-Man auto goes away. We get +1 attack over here from Warrior of the Great Web. And we are... Ooh, are we going to... I think we have victory. We have 4... 8 there. I'm trying to figure out if it's better to give... Oh, we have 12 here. So we should be fine. Let's give... 1, 2... Yeah. Let's give Spider-Woman the card draw, which is Pheromones. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and attack with here for 5. I don't know why I was so concerned about this. I think we are absolutely fine. We'll stand up. We will attack for 3. Just take us down to 9. Another card. Oh yeah, we have this. So let's go ahead and Helicarrier. Actually, no, we'll use Spider-Man for a limitless stamina to stand up. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. This is campaign shenanigans at this point. And heal for 4. So we'll start next turn at 9. Okay. Okay. We're at 4 here, which is... It is what it is. Oh, we have a guard. That's annoying. I think we're fine. So this is 4, 8. Actually, we're at... Are we not okay? If so, I'll just have attacked instead. But take this out. We're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah, so we'll have Spider-Man Noir take out the symbiote. We've got a energy to play rapid response. Give us +1 here. And then we will one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got a self-propelled glide to stand up and attack for 1 more. Oh, and oh yeah, we're not gonna get enough. Oh, I forgot about all the bonus stuff about having these, but okay, we're here. I don't know if we survive this, so that gets nasty. But yeah, okay, cool, we're done. Let's read what we get. We only had 1 victory. That wasn't super great. Victory. In the reputation track, using conditions, calculate your group's total reputation value, then mark the number of nodes. Okay. So we've got 1 victory point in the display, no minions. We do have a side scheme. We do have threat on the main. We do have fewer than 1 per acceleration. And then no defeated identity. So we get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So each player chooses an aspect card in the collection from any aspect and adds the maximum number of copies of that card by title to their deck, and for the rest of the campaign, record the title of that card in aspect advantage, and then these cards do not count towards the minimum or maximum deck size. Then set up in player order. Each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put that minion into play engaged with themselves. Okay, I don't have what those off aspect cards are right now, but I will think about those, and we'll have those at the beginning of next video. Okay. If a campaign community service side scheme is in the victory display, record its title in the community service section. We didn't do any of that. And then record each player's remaining hit points. So we've got 9 and 4. So there's game 2. We should have game 3 up very, very soon, up against Mysterio with some new off aspect cards. I am looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I will see you then. Peace.